Hey y'all, this is Alicia with ChatSounds here with 2 members of Southlander.
I'm Mark, I play drums.
Terry, I play guitar.
We're here at Freedom Tattoo on 153. How did you guys meet and get started?
Well, I started this band 30 years ago with my brother in Alabama. Of course, I've known Mark for about 30 years.
So you grew up in Alabama?
Yeah. A place called Fife.
So you kind of come from a small town, I understand that.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah, I live in one. What else do y'all do other than play music to unwind?
Harley.
Computers. What about computers?
Like computers. And riding my Harley. Not necessarily.
You go on a lot of road trips?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been out west?
Started South Dakota twice. Always.
Have you been farther than that?
California.
I lived in Idaho for a couple years, and I've made
a
couple road trips up there. It's a little bit chilly. Up by Spokane, Washington.
Sturgis is something everybody should see at least once.
Yes. Watch Full Throttle. Trust me.
Full Throttle.
Yeah, it's a TV show on True TV.
Oh, I thought of energy drinks.
Full Throttle Saloon is a bar in South Dakota.
Oh.
In Sturgis.
Oh. Okay. I understand now.
Friend of mine is a stagehand out there.
So how long have y'all been playing together?
2 years.
2 years? And there's 2 other members, correct?
Yeah. Bass player and a keyboard player. They're in parts unknown right now. Hiding from the CIA.
Yeah.
How long have they been with y'all?
Since July.
Since July? How would you describe your style of music?
Kiss meets George Jones.
And we covered all. From Acuff to Zach Brown, from Aerosmith to ZZ Top.
Well, that's good because my whole problem when I get a CD is that it's just all one genre based.
Well, that's why CD sales are down, I think, because with iTunes now being the main place everybody gets music from, you get your favorite songs, not so much your favorite artist.
Yeah. And you can mix it all together,
Yep.
and it's not all just one style of music the whole time. You get what you want.
Yeah, I think variety is more hip now than it ever was, really.
Keeps me sane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps us from getting burned out.
Exactly.
We had Terry and I both come from rock backgrounds musically, but we played a gig at, we played a gig at, where was that we did this for the seniors?
Troy's place in Ringo.
Troy's place in Ringo the other night, and it was for a more senior crowd, so we had to do more traditional country and some older rock classics and stuff, and it was so much fun because it was a departure from what we normally do, which is more modern stuff, and those people were so appreciative, and they had, the dance floor was packed the whole night, big crowd.
Yeah.
We had 200-300 people in there, I'd say, but it was great, just be able to play all kinds of different music keeps you from getting burned out on just one thing, the same thing every night, which is true in any job.
So I'd say that makes y'all pretty unique then, that y'all do most anything.
We try to be. There's other bands in town that do the same thing, but not quite as diverse as we do. George Jones and Tupac. It just depends on the place, but
that one was a little bit more extreme than one.
it just depends on the place and the crowd. But if we go to a place that's predominantly a rock club, we can do all that, rock or country, either one.
I actually seen George Jones.
I played in the band that opened for him once.
I did just, well, I don't even remember what the place is called, but around here locally?
Probably would have been Governors, maybe, old Governors.
I don't know, what's that place over there called? It's in Saudi.
Oh, Charlie's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen him there
Friends of
when
mine
I was
live there.
little, and I thought it was so cool because he said something about all the ladies in the crowd. And I was like, he's talking to me.
I didn't see him play, but I flew him once.
Did you?
Yeah, and then my other business as a charter pilot, he happened to hire that company that day to fly somewhere down South Alabama.
That's
You mean
super
in all
cool.
those years, y'all never opened for George Jones?
Nope. Nope,
Wow.
not that I can recall.
Hmm.
That doesn't
I
mean
never
we
would've thought
didn't.
that.
I just might not be able to recall it.
For those of you who don't know, Mark used to play with Alabama. I can say that.
I can't.
Well, I won't say after that. But what made y'all choose this style of music?
Because nobody else was doing it.
Well, I mean, that's good reason to do something. I would.
It's just more of what, how I learned to play anyway.
To just pick it up and do it.
Pretty much.
What is your favorite venue to play at?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, they're all unique, and they all have their own vibe, but as we were talking earlier, to me, it's, if the people are in there and they're having a good time, it gives us satisfaction that we're doing our job to provide a service to them, to come out and have a good time, forget about their troubles, and just let their hair down, and dance, and drink,
Have a good time.
party, have a good time, yeah. And so if the crowd's into it, then we're into it.
They're having a good time. You're having
Oh,
a good
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't
it's
have to be
noble.
a great big crowd. I mean,
As long as you're.
as long as they're having a good time, we don't care.
Yeah, we've had great nights with just, 10 people in the house. But it doesn't matter, it's the vibe.
What influences you musically?
He's freely,
Does it come across in your music?
of course, all night long. You just have to come and see us to see what I'm talking about. Especially at River Bend, June 12th, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
What stage?
Crystal,
Crystal stage. All right.
I
Riverbend.
guarantee you'll see something that you've never seen another band in this town do.
Well, I'll have to be looking out for that at Riverbend. Do you ever get writer's block?
No.
Yes.
What do you do to overcome it?
Just forget about it for a while.
Throw it away? I used to have to do that with poetry. But it's kind of the same thing.
Well, that's exactly the same thing. All you're doing is painting a picture.
Well, yeah, but some pictures make a song and some don't, I guess.
Well, some canvases are just gobbledygook and some are art,
Were you any good?
Yeah. I actually had a poem in a book, but I don't remember what the book was called. Not
Email the webpage so she'll put them on there so we can see.
What are your biggest challenges in your music career?
Staying working. Keep working.
It's one of the challenges of life right now.
We're fortunate. We usually stay booked 6 months in advance. Sometimes it winds up being a year. Last year I didn't book anything all last year because we were booked till January.
Yeah.
From January.
Well, that
to
makes
January.
it convenient.
Well, it speaks well for the band and it speaks well for Terry because it's a hard job booking. I do that with another act that I work with as well, and I don't enjoy that part of it. And it can get to be a drag, but Terry does a great job with it. And we're booked through June.
June.
What makes it so difficult right here in town? Just the
People
local
just-
competition?
No, just there's all the time clubs closing. They're changing their format from bands to DJ or karaoke or just all different things.
What's interesting, what little I've seen of the local scene is the ones that change to karaoke or DJ wind up going back to bands because people have their time when bands are there.
Yeah. It's
You
nice
you
to
club
have
owners
live
out there
music.
don't go that route because you'll come back to live music.
Yeah. Call
always-
us. We'll take care of it.
Yeah.
What are your hopes and dreams for the future?
To keep working.
Keep working. I think that's.
As long as I can play, I'm gonna play.
Well, that's good news. So, if we like your music, then you're still gonna be there.
And that's pretty much, I mean, we do other stuff on the side, but music's our thing. I mean, the whole band, this is our job. We don't work day jobs.
You've been doing it for so long, it's good to know that you'll still be around.
The music, the performing part of it and the actual playing part of it, if you love that, you do that part for free. It's all the rest you get paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's.
I get paid to load speakers.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to see in the local music scene?
All the bands to work together instead of some working together and others doing their own thing. It'll make it better for everybody in the long run.
What's your favorite song to play live?
All of them,
All of
but none of them.
them. Whatever the song, whatever the crowd's into.
Whatever the crowd's into, pretty much, yeah.
How long do you practice before playing?
Well, we try to practice once a week. Schedules don't always allow that, so if we have a practice, it'll be 3 or 4 hours. We try to stay current with the charts and trends and things like that. But we've got enough in our arsenal, I think, to sustain us if we miss a practice. But it helps keep everything tight and come up with new ideas.
Yeah.
And,
I bet when you all get together, it's kind of, you'll have your mixture of ideas that come together,
Yep.
and it helps, especially I would say with y'all having such a different style.
Yeah.
everybody comes from different backgrounds, melting pot, it can be fun mixing all that up to see what comes out of it.
Oh yeah. I can imagine.
Even the bass player, he come from the theater background, playing in theater orchestra. It's Greg Rogers, by the way.
So if we want to listen to y'all's music or know where y'all are playing, where can we find that?
Go to the Southlander Facebook page or Reverb Nation and look us up. All the dates are on there. There's original music on there. You can go to my Facebook. It all links together, so just look up one of those pages and you'll find us.
So if y'all need to be found, you can be found.
Easy to be found.
That's good. Well, thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Freedom Tattoo, for letting us use your facility. Y'all make sure you come get a tattoo here. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Terry.
You're welcome.
Very well.
And thank you guys for watching. This is Alicia with ChatSounds. See you next time.
Come see us.
Peace.